Welcome everybody to Cobourg Honda. Today we're going to take you on a tour of this 2024 Honda Ridgeline Black Edition. This is a one-owner vehicle with no accident history, just under 13,000 kilometers. What a great find. Nice low-kilometer one-owner vehicle, black on black. I mean, what's not to love about this Ridgeline? If you are shopping from home, we're going to take you on a tour for all the exterior condition as well as the great features you'll get on this Ridgeline, so you know exactly what you're getting from Cobourg Honda if you decide to purchase it from us. Now, what's underneath the hood of a Ridgeline? We have a 3.5 liter V6 engine connected to a 9-speed automatic transmission, and it is all-wheel drive. Now, the best part about that 6-cylinder is it has variable cylinder management, which simply means on the highway, under low stress, it can actually go down to a 3-cylinder, obviously saving you lots of money on fuel. Now, if you need all 6 cylinders, maybe you're towing because you can tow up to 5,000 pounds with the Ridgeline, then it's just a regular 6. But whenever it can, it will drop down cylinders, so that way you get fantastic fuel economy. Now, as we do this tour, dings, dents, scratches, I will point out to you, so that way you know the condition of the Ridgeline, as well as some of the great features, such as these nice-looking 18-inch black alloy wheels. And have a look at the beautiful Firestone rubber on here. Really nice looking tread, lots of tire life left on there. They look great. And then of course the Black Edition has all the black exterior accents, which is kind of hard to tell the difference because this car is black, but yeah, you'll see. We'll get around to the front. Turn signals in the mirrors, and then as we take a step back, it is a full crew cab pickup. Lots of room in the back for adult passengers. Now the Ridgeline kind of fits in to like that utilitarian pickup truck category. You got a 5-foot box in the back. It can definitely do the job, but the interior really screams like Honda Pilot. Like, it is so luxurious on the inside. So it's a really interesting truck in that regard. If you want something luxury but don't want a big V8 like some of the domestic product, this is the right choice for you. Now, having a look at the back tailgate, I love how they have the Ridgeline kind of stamped in that tailgate there. We've got a nice kind of plastic bumper on the back, so that way nothing gets scratched up. Dual exhaust system. You can see the tow hitch receiver there. All right, we have rear sonar as well as a rear view camera. Now the back tailgate, you can see here we have the spray-in bed liner right from the factory. Looks fantastic. Got a couple tie-down clamps on the side. Now normally that'd be where we would end our discussion about a tailgate. However, on the Ridgeline, you may or may not know, but check this out. We can open the tailgate this way. And you might be going, excuse me, host of the video, why would we ever want to open the tailgate that way? Well, here's why. Check this out. How ingenious is this? We have used the otherwise dead space to have this massive cargo box underneath. Now, this is watertight. We've got a drain down here, so you could fill this up with some ice, put your pops and your beverages down here, and then at the end of the day, just pull the drain and let everything drain out. Maybe a hockey bag goes back here. And again, because it's nice and watertight, it's really well protected. So a really great use of space on the Ridgeline. And they've had this since the Ridgeline came out. I've had a Ridgeline before and I loved it. And that was one of the really cool features. So closing this back up, let's continue our tour. Again, looking for some sort of condition to show you that it's, you know, got 12,000 K, but that's really sharp. It's like a 10 out of 10. Now, as we come around to the front, you'll get a look at these great looking LED headlights with the LED daytime running light. And then down below we have LED fog lights as well. And then we have this nice beautiful black piano grille. Take a step back so you can see a nice front shot of it there. And then we have the Black Edition logo just on the bottom of the grille. The hood is in nice shape. I don't see any real stone chips or anything. So yeah, like I said, 10 out of 10. Just a really nice condition vehicle. Let's go check out the back seats. Now, I moved that driver's seat all the way back, so that way you can see there is still some legroom back here. You'd have to be very tall to have this seat that far back though. Our leather interior is complemented by this red perforation on the inserts. We've got a nice big center armrest that folds down, and then there are no rips, tears, stains, or burns anywhere in the interior. We have tri-zone climate control, so back passengers have their own independent temperatures, plus 3-stage heated seats for the outboard passenger, and then we've got a couple USB ports and a 12 volt down there. And we have the floor liners from the previous customer are left in the vehicle as well. And then last but not least, we can fold up this back seat in case you needed a little bit more room. Now, what I've seen people do, put a dog bed down here if you got a bigger dog and they can just lie down here and hang out. Whatever you want to do, it's your space, but there's lots of different things you could do with these fold up rear seats as well. So I love that. And it's nice and easy to do that, as you see here. All right, now up front, everything is nice and neat and tidy. You can see we got the black edition embroidered in the seats, really nice touch. We've got that nice contrast red stitching as well. It's a power driver seat connected to a 2-driver memory setting, which is also accessible through the keys. Each key has a number correlating to the driver memory setting, which is pretty cool. And then up top, we have a nice power tilt and slide sunroof, so that way you can crack it open, get a little air if you like. All right, now hopping in. So always love to talk about safety features, and of course this comes with all the Honda sensing suite of safety features: forward emergency braking, adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot warning system, what else? Rear cross traffic alert, all those parking sensors, of course, and a great multi-angle rear view camera, which I'll show you in just a minute. Being that it's the EXL, we have a leather wrapped heated steering wheel. The heated steering wheel button is right here. And then we've got controls for our digital display for the driver, which is right here, and I'll show you. So we've got 12,794 kilometers. Now on the left side, you can scroll through whatever you'd like to display here. Lots of information can be displayed, so that way you have it set to whatever you like. Now backing up towards our driver's knee, we got some important things here. So we have the Econ button, and that's going to help you achieve the best fuel economy possible when you're in the Econ mode. We have power folding side view mirrors. That top button there towards the mirror adjustment will fold those in. And then we have our some of the safety features and some of the other systems. So, you know, our parking sensors, our heated windshield washer fluid. You can see there's LED cargo lighting in the back as well. And there's a 115 volt power outlet too. So that way you can charge up, you know, something a little bit bigger that takes a regular home charger. Giving you a pan down here of the interior from a driver's perspective. Looks really sharp. Our infotainment system, love the widescreen that we get with this one. Sirius satellite radio, Apple CarPlay, and Android Auto. If I hit the home button here, you can see the Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Onboard navigation. Gotta push the button. Gotta push the button, Mike. There you go. Onboard navigation as well, so you don't have to hook up your phone or anything if you don't want to. We have system updates, so over-the-air system updates to the vehicle. They'll download kind of overnight type of thing, and then everything's updated, which is fantastic. Honda Link over here to the right is the app you can download for your phone, so that way you can connect your Ridgeline to your phone and get a whole bunch of cool, useful information, as well as some system availability or feature availability through the Honda Link app. So definitely worth downloading that. It is a paid service, but try it out. It's fantastic. When we put it into reverse, here we get our nice multi-angle view camera. So on the left side, we have our camera system, and then on the right side, we have the sonar, and you can see the front and rear sonar is active, so that way, you know, when you're backing up or pulling into something, you can get the sonar active. Now, if you don't want that, you can have just the camera view, and this is the more traditional view you would get with most vehicles, just a regular rear view camera. But we also have a widescreen view, so that's like 180 degrees of view. That can be helpful in some situations. And then this one is particularly helpful. This is looking down at the back bumper, so you can imagine trying to back up towards a trailer hitch. This is going to save a lot of domestic disputes, or even just parking this in a tight parking spot. That's a really, really handy view to have. Now, here is our tri-zone climate control system. You can lock out the rear controls in case you have little ones back there that love to touch and push buttons. The driver and front passenger are treated to air-conditioned seats as well as heated seats. All right, so that is going to be fantastic. Obviously, settles the dispute of, you know, leather being hot. Well, just run air conditioning through them, and they're not anymore. We have the wireless charging pad, a couple more USB ports, and then our gear selector here, which is really nice. I love how it's nothing big. Again, going back to the whole idea that this is kind of a luxury truck. You know, you just have your buttons for your gear selector, and I think that's really, really sharp. I left the key fob in here specifically because I did want to show you. We do have a remote starter on this trim as well, so you can get it all cooled off or warmed up depending on what is happening outside. And then last but not least, a very important piece of information is our Carfax. So you can see here, a one owner vehicle, no reported accidents, one service record on file, which makes sense, only 12,000 kilometers on it. All right, but this is obviously the information you need to see to make sure it hasn't been involved in any collisions. And then the next thing you need to do is visit us here at Cobourg Honda and take this Ridgeline out for a test drive. The drive will absolutely sell itself. It is such a great truck to drive. You'll get to experience that cylinder management, all the power and luxury and everything kind of all rolled into one great vehicle, which is this Honda Ridgeline. So we can't wait to see you here at Cobourg Honda. Thanks so much for watching the video, and congratulations to whoever picks up this great find.